Okay, let's talk now, going from Trump's completely failed outreach to black people to Trump's completely failed outreach to Hispanic people. I'm going to play a clip for you of Joy Reid from MSNBC talking to Marco Gutierrez, the founder of the group Latinos for Trump. Now, we could talk a little bit about the absurdity of a group called Latinos for Trump. Unfortunately, I don't have 10 hours today. We only have an hour for the show. So I'm going to focus on the acute insanity of this clip, where Mr. Gutierrez was asked, what is the risk of Latino Hispanic culture becoming more prevalent in the United States? It's not crime. It's not rape, as Donald Trump might suggest. It's not drugs or criminality. It's tacos, ladies and gentlemen. Take a listen to this.
Here. We need to reform.
What problems are you talking about?
My culture is a very dominant culture. And it's imposing and it's causing problems. If you don't do something about it, you're going to have taco trucks every corner.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. I have to let Adriano in here.
I don't know.
I don't even know what that means, and I'm almost afraid to ask.
I'm offended.
I'll tell you what that means. The Spanish never conquered Mexico. We are a culture that have a lot of good things that we bring to the United States, but we also have problems. And you guys are going nuts over something that there's a 10th step to this problem, and you guys are already talking about the 10th step. We haven't even started walking this path. And then
let Adriano respond, because we don't have unlimited.
Have you seen the devastating effects of a chicken taco with both cilantro and onions and hot sauce on it? It is destructive. Surprise, this Latinos for Trump founder is a real estate scammer. Look up his name, Marco Gutierrez, scam, real estate. You'll see there's numerous claims against him, grievances from the state of California. I'm just shocked, Jason, that both Trump's black and Latino surrogates are lying scammers of different kinds. It fits perfectly with the Trump campaign.
This is their new campaign slogan. There's going to be taco trucks in every corner. What do you have to lose?
I was looking at a tweet from Benjamin Applebaum from the New York Times, and I'll put up what he tweeted here for people to take a look at. Today we learned there are two Americas, one that thinks taco trucks on every corner is terrifying, and one that thinks delicious. There will never be a more powerful meaning to Taco Tuesday than Tuesday, November 8th of 2016. That is really when Taco Tuesday will take on a new meaning. And I was thinking about the tragedy here. You know, first came the Chinese American restaurants with chop suey in the early 1900s, and Americans were too afraid to speak out because they like the food. Then came the Italian restaurants in Boston and New York City in the 1920s and 30s, and Americans remained silent because they served delicious food. And then in the 70s, the French bistros, continuing into the 1980s, and nobody said a word because it turned out that escargot and croque monsieur are absolutely fantastic. And then Hillary Clinton was elected, in came the taco trucks, and there was no one left to speak up anymore, because Mexicans are some of the best cooks in the best restaurants all over the United States, and we all went to the taco trucks to support honest entrepreneurs offering great food at reasonable prices. It is the tragedy, Jason, of the American culinary history. I don't know how else to say it.
Yeah, it's a terrible debacle. I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to get more al pastor burritos and some late night enchiladas.
So imposing. I mean, really just horrible that this delicious food in convenient places is being imposed on all of us as Americans. Okay, I've talked about how people of all ages, but particularly millennials, are owning cars less and participating more in the sharing economy. And one of the more popular options is Zipcar, which gets you a car when you want it, when you need it. They offer all sorts of cars, SUVs, hybrids, whatever you need. It includes insurance and it includes gas. You just pay for the time that you actually use the car, and you can reserve the car online from your smartphone over the phone. Then you unlock it with your Zip card. Each car share member reduces their personal CO2 emissions by between 1,100 and 1,600 pounds per year. For our audience, Zipcar is offering $25 of free driving credit if you sign up at joinzipcar.com/David. Support our show, reduce your carbon emissions and your spending on cars. Sign up at joinzipcar.com/David.